Hey there, traders. This is Terrence Tan from Impossible Investors. And this is my follow-up video on a trade that I actually mentioned in my previous video to all of you. Right now, so I did a trade on earnings, right? One of our earning strategies over here on the stock called Lululemon, right? But as God's plan over here, everything can go well, right? Only to be spooked, right, by the overall markets. Right now, so as you trade the stock market itself and you go into an individual stock, right, that you trade, okay, it can actually be impacted by what the market is doing on an overall day, right? So we got an overall sell-off, right from the opening. Right, as you can see over here, this is Friday's trading on a 5-minute chart, right? And we open over here, right, slightly down, only to bounce a little bit to trap people in, and then the selling comes in and kicks off. All right, so once the selling kicks into gear, right, okay, it didn't stop all the way until the market closed. Right now, so our trade, right, which is the Lululemon trade over here, right, opened, right, strong. Right, I would say that we opened pretty much still fine. Yeah, okay, right within the zones. Yeah, okay, we could have caught a little bit of a bounce, okay, if the market was slightly more positive, right? But it wasn't meant to be. So although we got it right, yeah, okay, for those of you who didn't know our trade, let me just show it to you. All right, okay, we bought a put option, all right, or a put butterfly, right, where we are aiming for it to land right in the middle, all right, or anywhere between the 3 strikes that you see over here. All right, so it was sitting all around the zone, all right, all throughout the pre-markets, right, but only to be slammed down by the overall market condition for the rest of the day. Right now, so if we go back to the charts over here, as you noticed, all right, I've been trying to close this trade, all right, since the market opened, all right, and it kind of just didn't work out, all right, and we kind of succumbed to defeat right at the end. All right, now, so this trade was going to expire, all right, with all the strikes in the money. Right, if you notice over here, we are doing put options, right? So this price over here is below, right, all the strikes. Okay, so put options, I often tell my students, right, it's like a floor that you set on the stock. Right now, so if the price breaks through all the floor, right, this is basically a losing trade, right? But one thing good about this trade is that you can only lose whatever you pay. All right, so this is a butterfly buy trade. All right, although it looks like we have sell options in there, right, but we're actually a buyer of this overall combination. All right, so since we're a buyer of options, right, our losses are kept to the maximum of what we paid, right, to begin the trade. All right, now, so I try to close the trade before the market closed, right, and my order actually got filled for 1 cent credit. All right, so my overall sets in, all right, at about a 54-cent loss, almost close to the maximum loss. Yeah, okay, but it's stomachable, right? And that's why there's only a one combination trade over here, which equates to about $54 loss. Yeah, okay, and for this strategy, right, all it needs is for one correct winner, right, to actually pay off, right, for 3 to 4 bad trades over here. Right now, so all throughout earnings, right, I will be continuously identifying these setups and opportunities, right, and whenever I take a trade, all right, I will be providing all of you with a little bit more updates, right, as we go along. Right, so if you do have interest, right, do make sure that you come back, right, to some of the videos that I'll be putting out, right, on a later date, right, and see if we cover any of these strategies as well. Right now, so all that is done and dusted, all right, but another thing that the market has allowed me to do yesterday was amidst its sell-off, right amidst the sell-off, right, one thing that markets will always do is that it's always going to be spiking, all right, this volatility index. All right, so volatility index was pretty much calm, as you see over here, right, all the way leading to market open. All right, and when the sell-off started to gain intensity, all right, okay, boom, it went. All right, okay, so we had a jump of literally about 10%, right, on the VIX. All right, now, is this all we're going to get for the sell-off? Right, I don't think so. Right, and I'm going to state my reason soon for why I don't think so. Right, but with the spike of this VIX, all right, it does present to me, all right, an opportunity, right, to actually make some profits. Right, why? Because for those of you who have paid attention, right, to my prior videos, right, you would have noticed, right, that I actually let me just change it to the VIX trade over here. All right, just over the last week itself, I actually closed one of our VIX call spreads profitably. All right, on I think it was a Tuesday. Yeah, okay, so as the market brought the VIX down, with the calmness is done, right, we actually took a profit on one of the call spreads that I've actually executed, all right, okay, but this sell-off over here and pushing the VIX back up allows me to basically reset, right, a brand new call spread in the markets as well. Right now, so I took a new call spread over here on the VIX that only expires right within the next 52 days. Right now, so I've got time on my hands, right? And for those of you who actually know about the VIX product, right? Yes, we're gonna get a sudden boom, right, of fear, right, that sets into the market, right? But markets always behave, right, in an environment where hey, I've seen this before, right? So if they go into that zone that I've seen this before, right, then they are never gonna be as panicky, right, as what happened during the first run. All right, now, so like if you watch something really spooky, yeah, okay, the first time it catches you, all right, okay, yeah, your heart is gonna race, but the same thing that happens twice, all right, you're gonna be definitely more prepared for that. All right, now, so I do anticipate that once this round of selling is perhaps done, right, okay, we're gonna see the VIX, right, calm things down over again. Right now, and that's what this trade is aiming to do, right, and capturing the profitability on. Right now, so very quickly over here, I just want to provide you also a market summary of what we see on Friday's trading. All right now, so this is the daily chart on the SPY. All right, and if any of you have watched my last markets video, right, I said in the previous week, all right, market did absolutely nothing. Right, so while it looked like it was very positive, but it kind of actually did nothing. All right, but off the gates it went on Monday, right? And Monday made everyone think, right, we're going back up, right? Only for a doji to form on Tuesday, right? Followed by a reversal candle on Wednesday. All right, okay. And the market loves tricking people, don't they? All right, so they provide you another indecision candle, making you think, oh, we're gonna get another reversal back out. But no. All right, okay, it's a continuous confirmation over here that we're gonna get more selling. All right, now, so one reason why I say the market is not done, right, with this round of selling, we may continue into Monday, we may continue into Tuesday, and even the tariffs announcement, right, by Donald Trump, all right, on the 2nd of April may actually push this to a new low, all right, and that's where the market needs to go, right, or perhaps break it, right, before we get the next bounce. All right, now, so, we are nowhere near the previous low, which is about 550, all right, or which is about 5,500 on the S&P 500. So that puts us at least another 50 points down, all right, on the S&P 500. Right, so we can still anticipate about another 1% or 2% drop, right, before we get the next round of a bounce. Yeah, okay, now, so all you can see over here is we still get all this very big bearish red looking candle, all right, okay, which dominates the market. So I would say that we're very much still bearish in tone, right? And if you look at what's happening right now, right, we can also kind of notice, right, that the market right now, right, it's pretty much, right, coming back in. You realize something interesting, right? It's pretty much coming back in, right, on Friday's action, right, into the previous down channeling channel. Yeah, okay, the downtrend channel, right? Market has brought it back into the zone, right? So if we get another further selling that's coming in, all right, okay, we can actually hit the bottom, which is quite far away, right? It looks pretty scary, doesn't it? All right, 5,300 on the S&P 500, right? Before it hits the bottom of this channel, right? Will we get there? I don't know, but it's all, for the market's doing right now. So, if you are still invested in any of the big sevens, right, or, heavily invested in technology, all right, okay, you better start hedging yourselves, all right, or protecting your positions, all right? So this is something I've been telling my students for a very, very long time. Yeah, okay, and, hopefully many of them have already started to do this, all right? And well, if you have not joined us, all right, I hope, with this video, I can still salvage you with some of those massive losses, right, that you can protect yourself from, all right, if the market continues to sell off. All right, now, so, like I mentioned in some of my videos, Rome wasn't built in one day, all right, so the downtrend is not going to end in just one day itself as well. All right, so do anticipate a little bit more bearishness to come into this market, all right, and we haven't really reached, all right, what we would say the day of capitulation in the market, because we have not had one of those correlated sell-offs on the entire marketplace. All right. So yes, Friday looks like a very negative day, but there's still pockets of stocks, right, that were still positive, all right, for the day itself. All right. So market is not gonna be done, right, or totally done with this down move, right, until we get one of those days where everybody wants out. Everybody will sell any kind of stocks they have, right, and up until we get that day, right, we cannot be confident of any kind of a reversal, right, back to new highs. Yeah, okay, now, so we're still gonna definitely get some of this big technical bounce over here, all right, to set things up, right, ebb and flow, that's how market goes, right, but, protect yourself, right? So this is definitely an environment for a lot more volatility to kick in, right? So, keep your hands and your feet inside your vehicle on Monday, right? Do not try to get too aggressive on Monday. Let, the market set its tone, right? That's what it wants to do for the rest of the week, right? Before you jump into your next trade, right? Now, so I hope this market update has been very useful for you, right? And, just before we leave you over here, I just want to put out notice that, I actually, in this, amidst this downtrend, right, okay, together with my students and my community over here, right, we have actually been able to lock in, right, on another profitable trade. Yeah, okay, let me just bring it on the screen. Is it on the screen? Man. Here we are. All right, there we are. All right, so we actually closed, right, this call spread on EWG. All right, okay, so let me bring you to EWG over here. All right, so this is EWG. All right, okay, we shorted it by selling the call spreads right when it hit the top, right, and when it started reversing and get back to this middle line, all right, we actually closed our trade on March 27th. All right, okay, so it was the day after that. All right, so we closed our trades over here, all right, and we net ourselves a profit. All right, now, so this is definitely a trade that was shared between me, right, and all my community members, because I made a post out to them, right, at 9:41 p.m., right, on the 27th of March, right, to actually tell them, hey, let's go close this trade, right, at this price over here, right, which was what you saw, right, on the brokerage platform earlier on. All right, now, so once again, all right, you can be joining us for all these live trading sessions, right, which we do on a weekly basis, right? If you are interested to explore more, right, into your trading portfolio, right, and building it up, right, trade by trade together with us. All right, so this is a market wrap, right, from me, Terrence, all right, the I'm Possible Investor, and I'll catch you in my next video, everybody. All right, so I'll see you soon. Bye for now.